We should be live now. Just gotta pull up chat real quick. A few minutes early, that doesn't matter. Let's pull up chat on my phone so I can read. Let's confirm if everything on my end works. Hello, welcome. I'm just testing out some stickers real quick. Seeing if everything works well on my end. Because I know some of them don't like to work. Let's see if tomatoes work. Let's see if the tomatoes work. That's strange. Tomatoes should I can never get the tomatoes to view. Give me a minute. I'm actually gonna fix this real quick. Yes, it's always good to test everything that works. Let's see. You get to watch me do it live on stream as we speak. So that is viewer attack. Why does viewer attack doesn't work for me? I mean, it's visible on my screen, but that's okay. Maybe if we put it above the alert box and try again. Let's throw a rock somewhere. No. Why does that not appear? That's okay. Let's see. Alright, we're just gonna refresh it. See if that works. Still nothing? I mean, why does the stickers work, but not the viewer attack? I just might have to. Do I have to fix the scaling of it? Air transform will just. Oh, tiny lift. We love a tiny lift. Stretch the fit screen. All right. Let's try that now. Alright, that's not working. I'm just going to attempt to fix that later. Let's get some music up. Let's get some music up and we'll close settings so we don't mess with anything that we're not supposed to mess with. Not just yet. Alright. Alright. Music should be playing now. Hopefully it's not louder than me. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so we're just gonna work on two works on progresses. We're gonna finish the Grimmer little guy here, so color and shade that, and then get started on the line art and color for her. And then I need to go to bed because I've got work tomorrow and I have to talk to people on the phone. Fun. Fun times. Right, we'll start with this. Same, but I gotta serve people at the checkout. Oh, retail, yeah, no. No, those are the worst kinds of jobs. I understand your pain. Why did it censor Lamau? You know what? I'm not gonna question Twitch. Of course, I make mistakes, but that's fine. Why is it not coming out at the right color? Oh, because it's a pencil, not a pen. Trust me, I am a professional artist. I know what I'm doing. What's going on here? Everything, yeah. You know what? It works. It works. There we go. And is my eyesight being weird? Oh, that's why it didn't completely fill. I know. Ha. Just gonna do a bit of cleanup real quick. Got any horror stories from working in retail, boss? Okay. Unfortunately not. Oh, that's... Unfortunately not, yep. Yep, lucky you. I had one time, I was working in... You know what, I can say this, I don't longer work there anymore. One time I was working in Coles, had a lady yell at me to the point where she got banned from the store because she made me cry. All over pricing of about a ticketed item on special. Because sometimes they don't read the tickets, you know? And you're just like, oh please, why did I get the ones you can't read? Is that too pale? Nah. We're just gonna... No, we don't want to grey that out. That's too pink. we're probably back here again. Exactly, the price is on the big yellow ticket. Yes, exactly. What she had done, right, is grab the yellow ticket, right, and grab the item that was on sale, but what was on sale was the smaller packs, and she had confused the big packs for the one on sale, but what actually was happened was the smaller one was on sale, and she just was like, but it says it's on sale. I'm like, unfortunately not. It says that the smaller ones were on sale, not the big ones. And then she just started raising her voice, and like there was a line of people building up, and another lady was like, "Oh, you might want to stop yelling at her. She's just trying to do her job." And then she started yelling even more, and then I just like broke down because I can't handle yelling. That's super common where I work too. People just tend to back down due to security. Yeah. Oh well. I mean, I was like 19, 18, 19 when it happened, so completely new to the workforce, completely new to customer service. I mean, it's good experience when dealing with people. And now I deal with people, but over the phone. I'm glad you have a better job now. I do not. I think I have a worse job now. At least they're kilometers away. Yeah, true. I just have to be like, can you not cuss at me, sir, please? That is very rude of you. Did I make a mistake? No. Oh, that's definitely a mistake. Come on, let's see who it is. Yeah, it sucks that people can be so impatient and mean. I know, right? You're just like, can you, like, please chill, like, for 5 minutes while I do my job? I mean, at least I get to put people on hold. So, there's always benefits. No, that's not that one. It's that one we're doing. Anyway, did you see the Donkey Kong direct from last night? Because I know I did. Yeah, it looks great. I know, right? It does look great. I might actually have to play a Donkey Kong game now. Can you please work, please? You want to work for me, please? am definitely not good with patterns. Do you want to not do that for me? You know what? I'm doing this on top of the color, that's why. It's looking weird. Can you do this, please? Yes. You know, these little guys aren't supposed to be like super detailed. It seems to follow the Mario Odyssey style and gameplay, and DK has clothes now. Yes, he's kind of looking dapper in his suspenders and stuff. I mean, if you want to, you can take the clothes off him. If you must have your DK be nude. I used the wrong colour. Of course I did. Such a polite gentleman. I know, right? Give me 1 minute. Be okay. I'm just gonna have to lower my voice right now, because I can hear someone getting mad. And I don't want to accidentally do that. Let's get these colors in first. Like, sorry I can't stream like at an earlier day, because I'm at work from 9 to 5 or 10 to 6 depending on the day. Yeah, I might be tempted to be like, get the game, because I think it's currently only on Switch 2. I might have to fact check that, but then I need to get a Switch 2. But that's a lot of money. My contract has specific time since I'm working a lot this week, so next week is gonna be super chill. Oh yeah, we like that. We like super chilled weeks. But yeah, I'm contracted for like the standard 38 hours, so I have a regular desk job. Yeah, 107-ish AUD, yeah. I'm just thinking about going to my sister and talking about doing halvesies on it, and then we can just share it. I mean, if it works, yeah, I think like going halvesies on the Switch with my sister would be the best idea for it anyway. I'm more annoyed about like the $15 Switch 2 upgrade for 3 houses and like in 3 hopes. While Fire Emblem Engage gets like a free update with the Switch 2, and I'm just like, no, I wanna play my 3 houses in better quality. But I'm just gonna assume that Nintendo's just like trying to push people towards Fire Emblem Engage instead of 3 hopes and 3 houses. Wait, is that the right color? Maybe. upgrades add more content, updates add game share and stuff lol. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Oh, yep, sorry, it's Bubbles doing things. Alright, cool. Yeah, I don't like the game sharing idea. Yes, earbuds, I know, battery low. Alright, give me a minute, I'm just gonna switch over earbuds before they die completely. Game share is super hit and miss. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, it's just as simple as me going up to my friend and being like, hey, wanna borrow this game? Yes, thank you, earbuds. Thank you for connecting. Hopefully, I can hear stuff this time. I can hear? Can we hear on the end? Mario Odyssey and Mario 3D World is great, but 51 World Wally games is bad. Oh, in virtual game cards. Yes. Yes, I agree. Perfect, we can hear. Alright, we're gonna go back here. Where is it? Here it is. But yeah, so there are a lot of cons to the Switch 2 at the moment, and been really debating it. Game share is the worst download play, to be honest. Yeah, I know, right? Because what does the game share currently do? It allows people to borrow games up to 7 days, and you cannot touch it until it's been given back. And I'm just like, that is so inconvenient, right? Hold on. And there's more convenient ways. Yeah, that's virtual game cards. Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry. I get they just sound so they sound the same to me that I just mix them up. Oh god, they are similar. Well, I mean, when I'm not thinking, when I'm tired, I tend to not think, and I'm like, just jump on the same thing, and people will be like, that's that, and I'm just like, oh, well, you know what I'm talking about anyway, so it's all good. Okay, how's good looking? Oh, I forgot to do the belt buckle. I forgot to do the belt. I mean, I'll figure it out. That's fine. I just hope we get a new Fire Emblem game. I've been on a tactics binge, and I'm just like, oh my god, please give me more of my digital chess games. Alright, let's go fake about really well. Fire Emblem with mouse controls would be super cool. I know, right? Or we'll just be like click click or for a main or a side game. True, true, true. I may have gotten my head. I've been like gifted Pokemon Conquest by my partner, and oh, it's just like, oh my god, it's been like one of my dream games to play, and I'm just like, oh, I wanna start this game so badly, but I have to wait until like it's the weekend, or if I've accrued enough annual leave just to play it constantly. What's this talking about? Oh, Conquest is super cool. I know, right? It would have been like, save the gameplay. I know, right? I'm just gonna keep my head down, work for a couple months, accrue enough annual leave so I can just take a week off and play. Probably not the best way to do it, but you know. Hey, I will get paid just to sit on my ass and play video games. That's the ultimate dream, right? uh. Oh no, that's wrong. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm fudging this belt very well. I just don't want to go back and draw line art, to be honest. Okay, we're just gonna make this a bit small. We're gonna make this brush a bit smaller and do this. I think that's a pretty good fake belt. You can tell I didn't want to go back and like draw in the lineup, but I'm just like, good enough. Alright. Come back here. Great, thank you, you're the best. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna need some red. I do the same thing with my heart. I mean, it really comes down to can you be fucked doing it? And with like the little guys, you're not supposed to be really taking it all. It's not really supposed to be all that detailed with the little guys. Best way to describe them is they're just chibis. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Wise words indeed. Yes. Let's get real creative with some of these things. Alright, cool. And then we can probably get started on the face now. Probably grab the same color as the wings. And then we'll just turn that off. Just to get the face details. If it looks like the character, it doesn't matter. Yep, that looks fine. And let's do the eyes. Let's make it a bit more red. Yeah, in hindsight, I should have grabbed a better quality picture. But, eh. It looks like Grimmer, so doesn't matter. Oh, the colors are accurate, I should say. Let's get rid of the symmetry from there and erase that. Yes, let's go! Let's go! Let's see. I might have to clean that up just a little bit, but that's okay. There we go. I've probably made the eyes a bit more red. Because it's like appearing a bit differently on my phone than it is on my computer. I mean, then again, that just might be the background I'm using, which is just grey. I mean, it's great for when I'm like colouring, then I can actually see what I've missed. But I'm thinking of just changing the colour to like an obnoxious colour, like yellow or neon pink, so it stands out a bit more against darker shades. But when I'm lazy, but I'm a bit lazy, so I'll do it when I can. Yeah, always good to have harsh and bright colours. Yeah, it's always it's always a good idea, but don't really want to end up accidentally blinding myself because I don't know. Accidentally like flashed myself. There we go. And we'll just duplicate that so it's a bit darker and bring the opacity down. And we'll do a little bit of a blur. No. I've set my Gaussian blur to be a bit better than that. That's mostly. That's the wrong thing. We want Gaussian blur, please. And then we'll just mess with the values a bit. There we go. we'll zoom out just a bit. Yep, now that I'm looking at it now, there are some spots I missed, which I can go back with a fine-tooth comb. Wait. Oh, that's why. We want the pencil, please. Alright. Excuse me. Don't turn, please. We just want to zoom out. Perfect. Just a little bit. There we go. Thinking. I mean, it looks like Rimmer, so... I mean, I'm happy with it, so that's all that matters. Oh, that gave me a heart attack. Let's probably clean up all these straggling lines. Yep, Black Knight jump scare, we love that. If I just take off the... Yes, I can see a bit more of my mistakes now. So we're just going to clean up some of the line art real quick. Alright, then we can go back down to the colours, which we can just pop that down there pop that together for a minute, and ooh, there was something on that layer anyway. Perfect. Let's see if my blind ass can find anything. This is why I need the bright colours. I can't see shit. I'm like a toddler who needs the toy keys jingled in front of their face, being like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Why did I even do the little hand thing? You can't even see me. Like, ooh, ooh. There we go, much better. I could probably see it better. Alright, that that's all the things I can see without the shading. Time for the shading. First things first, we're gonna get some good old vanilla Coke into my system. If you hear the sound of a bottle opening, you've been warned. Please don't explode. Alright, cool. It has not exploded. There is no explosion. Just me and my big bottle of vanilla Coke. The sounds of an addiction forming. Watching the stream in Minecraft right now. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh. I am eating, at this moment in time, Reese's Pieces, which these are currently a knockoff of Skittles and M&M's. These Reese's Pieces ones anyway. So it's just pure peanut butter. I cannot consume peanuts in any other way other than Reese's Pieces. I go absolutely feral for them. Yeah, I feel like they lean more into the M&Ms. Oh yeah, these ones I have kinda look like Smarties at this moment in time. Which they've got a crunchy outer shell, and when you bite into it, you taste nothing but peanut butter. I was at the milk bar the other day and I just saw them and I'm like, you know what? I'll try them. And yeah. Got them and I'm just like, is there such thing as too much peanut butter? Yes. If I shovel them all into my mouth at once. Let's put you on a multiply real quick. They would go great on some ice cream, to be honest. You know what? I have not tried that yet. Note to self. To put them on ice cream when I get the chance to. This thing doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, like for some reason I don't like regular peanut butter, but I just go absolutely feral for Reese's Pieces. Probably because it's just not actual peanut butter and it's just pure sugar that tastes like peanuts. I mean, that makes sense, right? Go for a chocolate flavor to pair it with the peanut butter flavor. Oh yeah, no, I agree with you. That sounds amazing. Yeah, the Reese's peanut butter is made different, to be honest. Yeah, I think so too. Then again, I just assumed because it's an American lolly that it's just tastes so different. Cause like the stuff I bought, the stuff I get are like usually imported stuff. But I found out that Woolies have been stocking like just regular Reese's Pieces, and I'm just like, oh my god, yes, please. And at a discount too. Oh, well, not discount. Usually, the American palate is super odd tasting. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I tried the Mr. Beast chocolates, and like weird thing aside, I think American chocolate tastes like cooking chocolate, you know? Not like the best experience ever. I'm just like, this is chocolate I would use for cooking, not actual consumption, not actual everyday eating chocolate. You agree too? Yeah, no, it's horrible. I mean, I wouldn't call cooking chocolate horrible because you can make some pretty tasty stuff with it, but just on its own, yuck. I mean, I watched my little sister like grab like those cooking chocolate buttons and just like ate the entire thing, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you? There are better tasting chocolates out there. Then again, I am a white chocolate defender, so probably take my opinion with a little bit of salt. That makes it. Did I use? Then you have the Hershey's bars that taste incredibly sickly, like taste like sickly sweet, and that's inedible. Oh yeah, no. I had like a phase where I just ate nothing but Hershey bars, and I'm just like, now looking back on it now, I'm just like, why did I ever do that? Well, I know why I did that, because the only flavor I could get was cookies and cream, and I'm just like, oh my god, I love cookies and cream. Clearly, and like, the stuff I bought was like the imported stuff, and so I'm just like, ooh, imported. And so it was like 10 times the price. And so I probably tricked my brain into thinking like, oh, I'm getting my money's worth. Yeah, we stock the white chocolate with the solid caramel. It's not very good. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, I'll if it's there and it's on offer, I'll take like a little. I'll take a little bit, because a little bit's fine in moderation, right? But I wouldn't eat the entire bar. I'd probably like buy one bar and be like, hey, do you want a piece of my Hershey's bar? And like share it, because I'm not gonna eat that entire thing on my own. What was I doing here? Can we turn off the symmetry, please? Thank you. this, and we want to do this. I probably need to duplicate this layer just in case. Yeah. The Cadbury or Nesquik white chocolate is a million times better than the Hershey's white chocolate. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's probably due to the ingredients they use in their chocolates and like regulations that happen here that don't happen in America, most likely. And so you can probably get away with like probably get away with like using like lower quality ingredients, or just using a bunch of chemicals and stuff. Like, I know we're pretty good. I know we've got like pretty quality meats and stuff, because we're just like, yeah, no, we're not giving our cows mad cow disease, and like, I mean, yeah, and like we're probably like very, like, we're currently suffering from an egg shortage at the moment because of like bird flu that's going around for the chickens. I think that's still going around. It has been a while since I last checked. Regulations makes things taste better. Yeah, I agree. I 100% agree. Eggs still are expensive. I know, right? They're like $12 or something. Yeah. Thank you. I remember working at Coles and like, cause this was like oh, $9.50 for a pack of 6. Oh girl, that is so horrifying. I'm someone who likes to have like a cheeky little egg for breakfast, but I'm just like, I really just want to save my eggs for like a rainy day or something. I mean, I know that shit goes bad, but ugh. I want to hoard them while I can. Yeah. No, I remember like regulations around the toilet paper, because I started work around like 2021. So straight out of high school, a year before I went to uni, and started working at Coles, where people still fought over toilet paper. Those were fun times. I did not mean to pull that by accident. Can we go back, please? Thank you. Okay, cool. We'll put the symmetry back on, and do this. Perfect. We'll do this for here. Perfect. I think we're done with shading. Well, almost done. We just need to blur it. And then duplicate. Oh no, not that. We duplicate this layer like a couple times just to get it a bit darker, because I made the mistake of picking the wrong color to shade. Yep, and looking on it now, I can see little mistakes, but if I do this, yeah, I can see little mistakes. Perfect. Yeah, let's go. Done with the shading. Yeah, I don't very much like the shading bit. I like the sketching and the line art stage. A little bit of the coloring, but line art, shading, not so much. I mean, my shading is very choppy. I just tend to block out sections and be like, yeah, that's good enough. I don't bother with the directional lighting because I don't really like that. I mean, I should learn, but how much is it? How much is it laziness compared? How much is it laziness? Yeah, shading is usually optional for you. Yeah, no, I used to be like that, but then I was like, huh, the shading kind of looks good with my style, and so I started shading. 100% depends on what you're feeling at the time, though. This, so I want to see something. Oh, that's the face. I thought that was a completely different layer. Whoops, my bad. We'll just do this then. Yeah, I knew it. We'll just come up from behind and pick some things that I can't actually touch. And we'll do this. Alright, that should be good enough. I mean, I could just blur it again. I want to see if I can. What happens if I blur it again? Maybe just do it a little bit. I mean, it comes a little bit more bearable once I blur it again. Oh, disappear, please. I'll probably just tone down the color. You usually keep the color around like 50, like 45, between 45 and 50, because it's like optimal shading color, shade, without it looking too invisible or too dark. A nice sweet balance. And if you want to be dramatic, you can just turn it up just a little bit. Or if you just want it to be a little bit lighter, you can just turn it down a little bit. But yeah, sweet spot, 45 to 50. Perfect, we'll have a straight even 45. That's my art tip for the day. There we go. And we have a Grimmer! Woo! I'm just gonna chuck her with all the other little guys. Ooh. I will save that. And yeah, nah. I keep the little guys and all. Well, the little guys I do for fan art in this dock. So I'm able, and all in like all separate layers, so I can just grab them and like move them around when I need to. It saves me from having like a lot of what we're learning here. Yeah, on Lithtinia Twitch stream. Yes we are. Yes we are. And as I was saying, was having all the little guys in one big file makes it easier for me to move them around and do stuff with them. Like we've got Venom from Guilty Gear, we've got a lot of Fire Emblem characters. God, I need to pick a new game to base my personality around now. But yeah, we've also got a dock full of my own characters. Oh, not a dock, a file full of my own characters. I can go grab that actually, just to show that off. As a little break before we move on. Where are you? I mean, they're like small enough so I can just keep them in their own dock. So, yeah. And then we have all the original characters. Let's see. Oh, this one, you. This one, oh yeah, I should just put them quick there. So, Army, Tempo, Milton, and June. are not made by me, they're made by my partner. I just like drawing their characters. Because they're so cute. They're so cute and round and squishy. So round and cute and squishy. But yeah, enough about the little guys. I could probably start an entire army with them. And their evil ways. No, I do not want to save that. Now, we came for the fun bit. So I've been doing some recent traditional drawings. Because I was in training for a long time, for like 2 weeks, 2 and a bit weeks. It was hell on earth. I learnt nothing but how to do checks and verifying people. And so I just doodled my lovely vampire lady. We're gonna line her and hopefully colour into her tonight. And then I'll finish her off next stream. Keep the stream short and sweet. In the meantime, I shall go grab a reference for her. Where's my files? Tamarissa, where are you? Tamarissa, please. Which one? Oh my god, I have her. Oh god, I have her first design here as well. You know what? As a little treat, I'm gonna grab her current design and pop that into the reference. All good, we have her. We can do that. But we can also have see the picture where I first drew her, and then you can look at the difference of what happened here. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna quickly disappear. I'm just gonna make my... Yeah, there we go. I've disappeared for a bit. So you can get a better look. She's changed. Yep, but before and after. I got more confident drawing her hair. And like changed some details. The biggest detail that's happened with her is that she was originally supposed to be like a mini, like a minor antagonist, and then I'm just like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna have the vampire lady be like that. She can be evil and stick around longer. She's not like a recurring villain in like my stories, but she does stick around though. Alright, let's do this. Yep, we want that, and we'll put the stabilizers on. The stabilizers are good if you have shaky hands like I do, and like having like cleanish lines. And then all you have to do is rely on your tablet's pen pressure, or you can be lazy and just copy paste. Oh, never mind. I did that without making any new layers. Haha. I'm totally a pro artist. No, as I was saying, if you can't be bothered, if you have something that requires a lot of symmetry, you can just do that, copy, paste, and flip that around, do a bit of finagling, and there we go. That looks like a good a good nose, but I don't feel like half-assing her for a bit. I want to at least try and get this right the first time. There we go. And let's do a bit of cleanup around here. I think I might have sketched her mouth a bit too wide. Might have. Oh well, that's what sketches are for. I can just fix it up in the line art process. Alright, here comes the most annoying bit. The eyes. Okay, we're just gonna draft those layers real quick. You can't probably see what I'm doing on my thing, because I've only got the view set to this camera, so I don't accidentally show any documents that I have out, because I'm terrible at organization. I'm totally a pro at this. I'm how relatable. How are we going for stream time? Yeah, I've been streaming for 1 hour. I'm actually making pretty good time, actually. Like, I just have my passport under my phone right now. Oh my god. Like, I have a big book of all my passwords I have, like, stored somewhere in my room. And I'm just like, I should probably find that and make sure nobody gets their hands on that. But can't be fucked. I think I messed up the eye. We're starting again. I use Firefox Password Manager and I pray. Oh my god. Like, you know what? I don't blame you, because I kind of do the same thing. I mean, like, most of my passwords on my phone are like set to my thumbprint, so I don't actually sign in with my passwords anymore. I just use my thumbprint, and I'm just like, I should probably like change those passwords just in case. Can we? Like my new job requires me to deal with client accounts and stuff, and so I've become a bit more aware of like potential risks and stuff. So I'm just like, oh, I should be better than that now. But I'm not. I'm just lazy. Security and stuff. Yeah. That's mainly my job. And I'm just like, oh, can this be over with? I want to move into IT and just work with computers instead of dealing with clients. But no. Like either IT or something game design related. I want to put my degree to use. I mean, yeah. It is what it is. I just need corporate experience. I mean, corporate experience is fun. You know, I can't be asked doing the other eye. So let's do some. This will be our little secret between us, okay? Is that I totally did draw the second eye by scratch. I would be probably so make. I would probably. Oh, sorry, words. I would probably be so good at making a game. I just gotta learn how to use RPG Maker 03. Well, I get you. I mean, I just gotta sit down and use Unity more, and then I'll be like, hey, look at this game I made using Unity and C++? Or no, it's C#. I get those two mixed up all the time. How do I mix up a language, a programming language I know personally? Hang on, I'm just gonna go fact check this real quick. Go away, Discord. I don't need you in my face right now. Unit, you're doing an amazing job with the game development. Oh, thank you. I just need more time to actually sit down and program. Alright, so Unity does use C#. Alright, cool. I was right the first time, I think. But yeah, I just need like a better computer that just allows me to listen to music as I program and not crash when I try and use Unity and my what's it called, the software I use when I use Rider. That's it. Yeah, I use Rider. But that probably requires like a computer and PC upgrade, which then I have to decide between the Switch 2 and PC parts. I mean, if I do get a PC, I can just emulate games. Yo ho ho, all pirate. The pirate's life is for me. I should clarify, I don't condone pirating, but if you, but from big AAA studios, I do say yes. Especially with older games you can't get physically anymore. That's all I can say on emulation and pirating. You should always back up games you own. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There are... I am a big proponent of game preservation. Like, you should see my Pokemon collection. It is huge. And I'm very proud of it, but like I don't think I'll ever be able to play games that I don't think I could ever come naturally across. Like, it took me like forever to find even a copy of Pokemon Conquest, and even then they're like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Like, I can talk on forever about the retro gaming market. Actually, I can, and God, I hate the retro gaming market. Like, give me a minute. I'm just gonna pause the music real quick while I gather my thoughts. What I think of the retro gaming market, well, mainly the English retro gaming market, because Japanese games are, well, yeah, Japanese games are easier to come by and much cheaper, while like more English games in English are a lot harder to find and a lot more expensive. Like, you know, last Saturday, I made the trip into the city to opinions on EB games. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, I love it that they are selling retro games. I mean, I managed to find a copy of Donkey Kong Country for my partner, and he absolutely loved it. But they give you pennies worth for those games. I mean, then again, places like EB Games and Cash Converters, they give you basically little to no money for them, and that probably contributes to like. And then yeah, they give you pennies for basically nothing for the game, like a couple of dollars here or there, and then just like mark it up by like 50 to 70% more. Yeah, the trade-in. Yeah, no, the trade-in value is awful, but amazing stuff you can find. Like, I found Twilight Princess for the Wii. I didn't get it because I've already got a copy. But I did manage to find like... I managed to find some games that I remember from my childhood. Like, if you know the game Buzz, I that stupid quiz game with like outdated references and stuff. I used to play that a lot with my siblings as a kid, and I did not know half the questions, but I got them all right, which caused my older brother to be like, "How the fuck are you getting these questions right?" But yeah, my opinion on the retro gaming market, it is a circle jerk of like these few businesses just jacking up the price. Like you know, as I was saying before, I went on Saturday. I went to go buy. Yeah, someone found some copies for Yokai Watch Blasters for cheap, when usually they go for $100 plus. Yeah, I know, right? So last Saturday, went into the city to go get Path of Radiance. Do you want to know how much that actually cost me? $500 for like, and that's on the cheaper end too. When like a good copy of Path of Radiance can go for like $1,000, and I'm just like, oh my god, why? Because I got Path of Radiance for my partner who absolutely loves Fire Emblem, and and he's been wanting Path of Radiance for a long time. But you know, you can't justify shelling out $500 plus for a game like that. And so I was like, you know what? I will do it. I'm crazy. Oh yeah, rare games can go for way much. Like Jesus Christ. Like I'm just like, why do games have to be why do retro games have to be so expensive nowadays? And then I remember like, oh yeah, it's people wanting to yeah, no, it's just a fucked market in general. Like I've been like slowly learning Japanese just to read, like so I can like, oh yeah, so I can like justify buying like the Japanese versions of games. But that's been like a slow process for me. Can we? Can I have can the music please start again? Alright, cool. Music's back. But yeah, that's my little rant over. Like I can get like, oh yeah, I've been learning Japanese to talk with my friends better. Oh yeah, that's like another good reason to start learning a new language, so you can talk to people better. Meanwhile, I'm like, I wanna like consume media better. I'm going to pretend I can read that. It's been a slow process for me. I've just been focused on like getting work done stuff. Why does it keep censoring them out? I have no clue. I probably will have to look at that later. There we go. Got a decent face. You know what? I actually don't. Yeah, it's probably the auto mod. It's most likely the auto mod. But I don't know why auto mod will just pick up on that. But you know, it is what it is. I'll try and fix it and be like, yeah, just ignore them out and not censor it. I think we'll be okay. No, 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 no. Do, 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 do. If I think if it's a phrase that gets spammed, it might just start to censor it. Extreme, I guess. Yeah, maybe. I don't have it on extreme because it would censor words like. I think it would just like censor like all swears in general, like any slurs, swears. I mean, if I'm correct, if I type in if I type in gay, it might yeah, it senses the word gay as well. So so it's weird. I mean, it doesn't censor it on like. Actually, does it censor Lamau for me as well? Yeah, it censors Lamau on on like on chat stuff, but I don't know. I mean, you can read the words on the screen, so it shouldn't be fine. It's fine in chat for me at least. Huh. It's appearing censored on my on my chat because I'm using like my phone at the moment for chat, so probably because I'm just watching it through my phone and not actually looking at it through my chat thing. But oh well. Maybe it's a me thing or something. Maybe a setting. Probably. Oh well. I'll try and look at it if I remember after stream, like either tomorrow or Saturday, depending if I remember or not. I'm getting better at drawing her hair. It's a lot of waviness. There we go. We'll just clean up that line up right there. There we go. I think that's a good line for the face. And ugh, that looks a bit yucky. Can you? Alright, I'm just gonna quickly change the music. Where is it? My streaming songs. Who do we feel like? I mean, we can do some Ninja Sex Party. There are DMSA3. Streaming friendly. That's a better word. Aren't you playing? Oh, of course. Give me a minute. I'm just gonna reset my Spotify so it actually allows me to click on the music. I love doing last minute sound fixing up. You're not wanting to play? Oh, yep, my music's gone defunct now. That's great. What am I going to do? I am a pro streamer. Oh. Are you You want to work for me? We're back. Spotify broke, yep. But we're back. I think we're back. Hell yeah. Honestly, I'm just gonna blame my internet. There we go. Honestly, it wouldn't be one of my streams without some scuff. And doing like last minute like fixes. Can't have a lift stream without something breaking. Exactly. We love it when it happens. When it doesn't happen, then you know something's wrong. Like I'm pretty sure like stream stickers are still broken, and Spotify occasionally works. But at least we're here. What can we get? If things go well, if she turns out, if Tammy turns out well, I might put her on Red Bubble. We'll see how it goes. Actually, I might put the Black Knight on Red Bubble. Yeah, I keep forgetting I can update. I need to update that. We're doing pretty good so far on how we're doing for time. Yep, nearly 2 hours. Ha, would you please work? Oh yeah, I finally bought a case for my Switch. Oh hell yeah! Would love that. The Switch 2 case. Oh yeah, actually, how is the materials for the Switch 2 case? If you don't mind me asking. Because like I have one, I have like a Switch, yeah, I have a Switch Lite case for my Switch Lite, and it's like the Legends Arceus one, and it's like, you know, those like plasticky ones, but I love it so much. Even though it'll like break at like the slightest touch or something. Well, it wouldn't break at the slightest touch. It would just it just looks cheaply made. I think we are doing. Yeah, no, I think we're good for colouring. Hell yeah, we're good for colouring. We'll get her base colours down. It's a solid case with hardened cloth texture, so I trust it to hold my Switch 2. Oh hell yeah, we love that. Yes, colouring, the best bit. I'm at home, welcome to my parents' house. Alright, we'll red and black, like the best. Red and black are like the best color combinations. All the best characters have it, like Shadow the Hedgehog and Shadow the Hedgehog. Let's see. I did not mean to do that one. We want her skin tone. Rascal. There we go. Normally wouldn't use black or you use black for like any color stuff other than line art, but I'm feeling a bit lazy. But you can be a bit lazy sometimes. Oh no, no, I just realized something. That's fine, I can fix that. She has little thing. She has like little detached eyelashes. Did I? I didn't even draw it. That's my bad. Normally I don't do things without sketching them, but quick look at her face. They look like simple triangles, but I can do it. And then you can patch those up super quickly. Exactly. I mean, it's like nothing. It's nothing too major. But I'm not. You just need to like have. If I'm going for like, I want to do like super accurate. I want to be super accurate with those. We'll flip that. Let's look at the bit. Yeah. I think we fixed it. Yeah, we fixed it. And now we can fix, and then we continue with our coloring. Coloring. We can do this. And since I'm doing yes. The reference, so yep. Not that. We want to grab this so we can color pick her lipstick. And then do this. And we do these. There we go. What's not an evil vampire without some red lipstick? Now let's do. Oh. Perfect. There we go, and then we'll get her eyes in. We want to get like semi okay. So we do this. And we are done with the coloring. Oh my god, we're done with the coloring. Yes! Thank you! You know what? Do you want to see her dressed as Rouge the Bat? Because I have a piece of her dressed as Rouge the Bat. Let me see if I can find it. I think I posted it to Twitter once, but Haha, I found it. I also drew her husband as a shadow, so I mean, you know. Anyway, yeah. Here's our lovely lady dressed as Rooster Bat, and oh my god, I missed a lot of spots in that. God, that's so embarrassing. I mean, I could probably fix those in post. I can probably fix that. Little onesies are super cute. I know, right? So we've got Zephyr as Shadow, which, I could have done a bit more work on the eyes. We've got Lance, who belongs to my partner, as Sonic. I'm actually really proud of the eyes I did on this one. I'm just gonna take a quick drink. No, give me a minute. Actually, with the exception of Tamarissa and Zephyr, my partner owns like half these OCs. We've got my personal favorite, Francis at... We've got my personal favorite, Francis as Knuckles. Honestly, I missed a lot of white spot. I missed a lot of spots, but yeah. We've got, but that's okay. Eyes are not so are great as well. We've got Sienna as Amy, which was kind of hard to do with the hood and Amy's hair, because like a lot of them I did them blind, because like most of the onesie references I had were for Sonic, Shadow, and Knuckles, and some for Tails. Anyway, but this is my personal favorite. We've got Falcon the cat. I don't know, I thought it was funny. And then we've got Christopher as Tails. Yep, purple. Just Falcon is just purple. I do have an idea to continue the series and have like Falcon's sister be dressed up as Froggy. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, we've got Christopher as Tails. I actually did really well on the face for Tails, so a bit proud of that. This one's my funniest one so far. This is a character I do own. Her name is Farina. She is Zephyr's daughter, and I just like how she just turns out. She just looks a lot like Marina. Probably like my most funniest one that comes out so far. It's not Marina. It's not Maria. It is Farina. It is off-brand Marina. Mom, I want Marina. We have Marina at home. Marina. And then we've got Tammy. I had the brilliant idea of using Rouge's eyeshadow as the lipstick, because I don't know, it just made sense. And then we've got Seru as Blaze the cat, because Princess from Another World just makes sense. And then we've got Byakuyo as Omega, which I will admit I did cry over, because how was I going to turn a blocky robot into a onesie? But I think I did pretty good on it. Anyway, some snack breaks. Enjoy the... You did a great job. Oh, thank you, thank you. I do want to continue drawing more of the Sonic, some OCs as Sonic characters, but I just need more time and motivation to do it. And I do want to clean these up a little bit, because looking closer at them, I missed a lot of them. It would be super fun to see. Yes, there will be a lot. What I really want to do is make full body ones instead of these half body ones, so I can practice posing and stuff, as well as like get better at drawing legs, because how am I going to get better if I don't draw them? Anyway, I think, what's the time? We're nearly at 2 hours, so actually I think we can, practice makes perfect, exactly. And I'm looking at the time now. I think we can squeeze in a couple of, I think we can squeeze in like finishing this piece off. Actually, we can shade this one, because we're just blasting through this. Yeah, no, we're blasting through this, so we can finish her off. Honestly, it is perfect. The timing is amazing. I like being ahead of schedule. Well, does anybody want? Oh, yeah, no. So let's have some fun. Let's get to the not so fun bit, the shading. When you can fit more in when you're ahead of schedule. You can fit more in when you're ahead of schedule. Exactly. I love it when that happens. I just love doing that. And hey, I could probably sleep better knowing I don't have to worry about this in the next couple days. I mean, I mean, if I have to worry about like doing art pieces, then that I do in my free time, then I must have an easy life. I'm the unicorn wizard. You know what? Probably this music is making me feel a bit more pumped to actually finish this. I'm the unicorn wizard. Right. Depending on how things go tomorrow, I might actually be doing like I might stream tomorrow and do like a longer stream. Depending on how things go tomorrow, if I'm not too tired after work. Currently, my training has me doing a lot of phone calls. Well, next part of my training is actually doing phone calls and talking to people. And I've already missed one day of the practical stuff. So, but that's fine. Ooh, there's some spots. Perfect. Hey, you look like you're lots of fun. I had a genius idea. For a drawing. I just hope I don't get tired from work. Lol. Yeah, no, that's a mood. That is such a mood. Like if you have like ideas for drawings, but that you know you're gonna like not get time to get time around to doing it, just make a little note somewhere, either on like on the note, like a little note on your app, your phone's app, or even like writing it down, or how doing like a little thumbnail sketch, like what's a good idea? I don't know, something like, oh yeah, something like this, being like oop 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 oop. There we go. That's a little shitty thumbnail sketch right there for you. If you're a little bit closer, all I got is what to see. You look like you're lots of fun. Nice and well. Watch us here right now. Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a baby, right round, round, round. Like actually, I have a better example of a thumbnail sketch. It's right here. My initial sketch. That's a better thumbnail sketch than what I just did. And then I just do this, pop, pop, and there we go. Like I have a lot more of these. Hi. Oh, of course I did. That's okay. I can fix that up real quick. Perfect. I've got a lot more of these traditional drawings in my sketchbook. Oh, I should. Oh wait. Oh, I should try and. I'm trying to do more traditional art. Lol. I've neglected it ever since I got my drawing tablet. Yeah, no, I agree. I've been doing that a lot too. Like, I've been, ever since I got my drawing tablet in 2017, I want to say. I've completely switched over to digital, and then just recently started doing more traditional art. Like, switching, like, traditional is definitely a skill that you need to keep up with. But once you get used to it, you can easily switch back and forth. But there are like some things I can do in digital I just can't do in traditional. For example, I can't like blur my shading without like making a mess. But like traditional, you can just like, oh yeah, I have an idea, I can just sketch it out. So it's definitely like weighing the pros and cons of it. Take me on, take on me. Come on. and we're just gonna connect those a bit. You can do that to connect that one there, and we'll do that. Take on me, take on me. Okay, I think we can blur that now. Oh, bubble again. We'll probably be on the lower end of that. And look at this. And check if we've got any spots we need to clean up. We probably most likely do. Yes, we do. And there isn't actually that many white spots. Yeah, there's not that many white spots this time. I love that, actually. Doing this, look around. Yeah, no, that's looking great. So that's what that looks like. There we go. We have another completed piece. Look at that, chat. We did it. Let's make me disappear for a bit. Yeah, she is complete. Let's look. That's so good. And just let's grab that. Not the navigator, we want the reference. We'll just pop the original drawing in the reference. I think we did good. Yeah, no, I like this. I'm quite proud. And time, that is 2 hours and 6 minutes. That's perfect. Hell yeah. Ooh. Oh, did I, am I back? Yes, I'm back. Perfect. Ooh. It looks amazing. Thank you. Love this. I'm just gonna pause the music real quick. Time is 12:35. I've got work at 10 tomorrow and I need to be up by 8. So I will be cutting the stream now. Nice and short, sweet and simple. Thank you to every... Wow, good night. Good night, boss. Thank you for attending the stream, even though it was short and it was just art, nothing too grand. It's always a pleasure to have you guys on, and I'll see you either tomorrow or next week, depending on how things go. Thank you again. I wish you all a good night.